Hey there, welcome into Toledo's #1 digital weather show, Off the Radar. What is Tim? What is going on already?
My bad.
Wow.
Oops. All right.
Okay.
There we go. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever day you're watching. We don't have Ryan Weekman this week.
No.
Laura
it's me.
Sandlin.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
We are so
Welcome.
excited.
I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, Mark, let's kick off the introductions. We've got Mark, our camera operator.
Fourth of July. You know.
I saved up for that.
I asked you this morning, I said,
You got to
"Okay,
keep your
Mark."
energy.
And that was perfect. What
Yeah.
about Tiffany, our digital producer?
Hello, how you guys doing today?
We're doing fantastic, Tiffany. And down in the control room, we got our little chipmunks, Alexis
That's our
and
thing now. We
Tintin.
have to do that every.
No, I'm not doing
Oh, I did.
We've got our producer, Alexis, and our director, Tim. Hi, guys. How are you back there?
We're good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are always our little chipmunks back there.
tired.
Why are you tired?
I don't know. I'm just so
I can't hear you, Tim.
It's okay. I'm tired too. I feel you.
Well, we're going to try to liven everyone up today. I think we're all a little bit tired. You know, it's after the 4th of July. We're halfway through summer already. Rangers, you know what time it is?
I can only imagine.
Nope.
Who knows on this show?
Trivia?
It could be anything.
Mark, you are exactly right. It is trivia time.
Oh yeah, summertime trivia time.
Well, you know what? So, Laura, our Rangers in the past have not had the best rap sheet when it comes to
Okay.
trivia. So,
terrible.
Whoa. Okay.
We're bad
Hurtful.
you guys are getting better though. The last time we did trivia, it was much better.
Oh.
at it. The first time was what? NCAA
Basketball.
basketball. What was the second one?
It was tornado
Weather.
trivia.
I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
not to remember these.
Right.
So, I think these are questions that we all can answer for sure. It's about summertime,
Okay. All right.
fun summer activities,
We all enjoy summer.
a little bit of weather involved as well too.
Okay.
I think you guys can do it. Got my handy dandy
Oh, no,
list.
that's
You
a
want
lot.
if you want to
Nice.
zoom in.
Right? You can start research. Alexis is one with the computer, so she'll do the research really quick.
Oh.
This
Did you get a
one-
capture of that?
Yeah, you're right here. Zoom in.
What's funny is I printed these for you. I could have.
Did you had this in our messages?
I could have looked them all
You
up,
cheated.
but I wanted to be fair and not give myself the advantage.
Okay.
So last time
You
we
are
had
tired.
teams from the control room in the studio. Do you guys want to do teams again, or do you just want to be all one big team together?
Let's all be a team together.
Yeah.
All of us.
We're
Let's
all in
unite.
this together.
We'll be in this together.
High School Musical.
Yes.
I like that.
Are we gonna like start doing the break dance? You know, the fast. No.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
right
Keep
all
going.
on you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Ryan won't
If you
dance.
didn't
See
know
that,
that,
including myself.
move for
Ryan
move.
won't
like, come
dance,
on.
so.
Yeah.
We don't allow Ryan to dance, but you can.
Oh,
Take it away.
guys.
We always change things up here and Off the Radar. So, Rangers.
That looks like a long list.
It
We
does.
won't do all of them,
Okay.
but are you ready? So,
I guess. Go
go.
ahead. Go.
I promise
Let's do
I'm not
it.
too hard. So, what is the longest day of the year called?
Oh, it's summer solstice.
Good job.
Yay.
Which vitamin is mostly made when your skin is exposed to sunlight?
Vitamin D.
D.
Good job, guys. What is the warmest ocean in the world?
It's gonna be the Indian, right?
Pacific.
Okay, Laura.
Was it Indian?
It is the Indian
Wow.
Ocean. All right, what state is nicknamed the Sunshine State?
Florida.
Good job, Rangers. What famous U.S. desert gets scorching temperatures in the summer?
Is it the Moab Desert?
Mojave?
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 What's it start with?
Is where Death Valley is?
There you go, Mark.
Oh,
give it
good
to ya.
job, Mark.
Good job. What tools do meteorologists use to measure wind speed?
The spinny thing.
Aeronometer.
Good job, Mark.
Oh,
Mitch would be really disappointed.
Is that real?
That
Spin,
is-
spin.
Yeah, an anometer.
Anometer.
Alexis, can you spell anometer real quick?
No.
Just give it a try.
He's using it in
What
a
is
sentence.
it? Air nominator or a nominator? Or
A nominator.
A nominator?
It's very. I don't even know how to spell.
Sounds
without
like a
even looking at it.
Schwarzenegger character.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
N-O-M-N-I-N-A-T-O-R.
I'm the nominator.
Anemometer.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Anemometer. It's hard. It's like a tongue
Should
twister.
have him use it in a sentence.
All right,
A nominator.
How many 8-meters?
sports fans. What summer sport uses rackets and a yellow ball?
Pickleball.
I was going to say tennis, but
It could be both.
It's actually tennis.
Is it?
yay, tennis.
But I will allow pickleball. as
racket.
well.
Okay.
I thought you said rocket.
Pickleball is a paddle. I wouldn't call it a racket.
Yeah.
See, but I never think of it like that, though. I'm just like, yep, there it is. There it is. And
The
you
same thing, yeah. So, what main ingredient is in lemonade?
lemon.
Lemon?
And sugar and water.
Good job. What kind of storm forms over warm ocean water?
Cumulonimbus
Hurricane?
clouds. And
Alexis got a hurricane. Boom.
oh, we're looking for like the specific. Okay.
There
I,
you go,
cloud
yeah.
I
types, I guess.
misinterpreted the question.
So, and this can be a little bit of a debate. What insect glows at night in the summer?
Lightning bug.
Or
Firefly.
Okay, so who says lightning bug? Raise your hand.
Growing up, I said lightning bug.
Yeah.
I think I've changed the firefly now.
And who says
I don't
firefly?
know.
But are we talking? Okay, but here's the thing: is I feel like how much influence did the Owl City song "Fireflies" have on people
Honestly.
to go from lightning bugs to fireflies?
I'm going to listen to that today for sure.
Firefly.
Oh,
Okay, Tim.
okay, Tim.
That's all I know.
Turn up the. Okay,
It
Nick
could be
and
either
Audience turn the
one.
mic
Come
up.
on.
Tiffany, do you call it firefly or lightning bug?
I grew up saying lightning bug, and I still say lightning bug, but I want to be so cool and say firefly. I feel like it just sounds cooler.
Yeah, they didn't write the song 10,000 Lightning Bugs.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't sound as cool. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
I feel like they're very interchangeable. It also shows you kind of where you grew up on.
It's a regional
Do
thing.
some people
Yeah.
say June bugs, or is that an entirely different
They
type
say
of
June
insect?
bug.
I've
but
said
that's a
June
different
bugs.
bug.
June bug or
It's actually
beetle.
different. Yeah, different bug.
Are June bugs beetles?
I think so,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I'm genuinely.
I always
like,
thought the
curious.
June bugs come in June and the mayflies
What are mayflies?
May.
The mayflies don't even come till like freaking July.
I was going to say the mayflies are June and the June bugs are July, it seems. They're
well.
off a month.
It seems as though we're almost off by a month. with
Logic
our
was
weather.
off.
Just bugs.
Bugs.
Nothing.
It's been a very
They-
buggy summer. I feel like we've had a lot of mosquitoes. I've been really upset about that.
The mayflies weren't that bad this year at all.
I feel like we had
Honestly,
like
the last,
one
like, 2
swarm
years.
come in where all of the work cars were like covered in them, and you kind of had to like maneuver your way to open the door. But
I was
There's
walking in the
that.
parking lot yesterday, and I'm sure you guys saw this on our messages. Those giant, like wasp
Oh.
looking
Killers.
things.
yes,
Cicada?
We call them cicada.
What the heck is a cicada?
It's a cicada, but
Cicada
pronounced differently.
killers, whatever they are.
Cicada.
Tim, what was it?
We call them cicadas when I was a kid.
what?
Like
Actually,
John Cicada.
Actually,
Are
we
you
call
from
them,
here?
I'm from Michigan. That's a Michigan thing.
From Michigan.
Don't you
call-
love the crunch feeling at walking on them, on the mayflies?
Oh, now we're back.
No thanks.
No, we
cool.
call them. I actually called them locusts when I was a kid, which is completely wrong.
Which sounds scary.
I was about to say like I just think of the plague.
The locust plague, yeah, but they're cicadas.
Yeah.
Locust.
Sorry, I was really thrown off. I was like, what?
Learning so much right now.
Tomato, tomato.
I heard locusts when I was growing up too,
You
and
did?
I feel like I didn't hear cicada till I was like maybe in high school. I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Wait, people think locusts are cicadas?
It was
Yeah.
like a colloquial
Are
thing.
locusts cicadas?
No,
No.
You should Google
locusts are
that.
more of a
Let's get an
grasshopper
answer.
type.
Yeah. Cicadas are the Riri bugs,
Maybe
as
we
my
just
dad
move on
calls
to the
them.
next question.
Alexis or Tiffany, you both have the computer. Can you look up what the difference between a locust and cicada is, and we'll get back to you guys.
My
after
job,
this
Tiffany,
question.
don't do it.
I looked up the June bugs already. It says June bugs are technically beetles. They're just a different size.
Oh.
Or in different colors too. So it is a type of beetle.
They're both insects, but are fundamentally different. Locusts are a type of grasshopper known for destructive swarms that devour vegetation. Cicadas, on the other hand, are more closely related to leafhoppers. And while they can emerge in large numbers, they don't cause the same level of plant damage.
Oh, you know, I feel like Dan Cummins would have a lot to like know about this topic with how much he
Oh, yeah,
works with
the
our
farming
local
stuff.
farmers in the area.
They
and the
also look
crops.
completely different.
So locusts damage crops, right?
That's what it seemingly to sound
To a
like.
biblical
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
the,
want that.
The Ten Commandment. movie,
No.
yeah.
That's when things get weird.
All right. Well, again.
Sorry.
It's all in
No,
the book.
Trivia!
No, I love it. This is what we want for trivia. We're learning, and we're.
We're always learning.
Aw,
Yes.
Mark. So let's continue on with the learning, right? So, what is the hottest planet in our solar system?
It's Mercury.
No.
Is the sun a
What?
planet?
Uh,
No.
that's a
Sun's not
good one. I like that one.
The sun
Or
is not
what's
a
the?
Saturn?
Really not. Mercury is the hottest planet.
It's the
Even though
closest.
it's located the closest to the sun.
Correct.
Mercury sounds hot.
Jupiter.
Nope.
It's Venus. I googled it.
Oh.
It is Venus.
Cheetah.
It is Venus.
Do we happen
Winner.
to know the reason for that?
Yeah. We'd like to know.
You know the reason, Mark?
Look it up.
No.
What's the
Venus
reason?
has a much higher average surface temperature due to its dense atmosphere composed mainly of carbon dioxide.
Let's do it in Ryan's nerd
gets-
voice.
Yeah, try that again, Alexis.
Despite being,
Glasses too.
despite being further from the
According to my research.
Research.
much higher average of carbon dioxide.
You sound like a butler.
It reminds me of Phoebe from the Magic School Bus. Well, according to my research.
I haven't seen that forever. All right, ready for some more learning?
We are.
Let's do it.
What country is famous for its midnight sun?
Oh,
Iceland?
it's a northern
Iceland.
country. Isn't it?
What'd you say, Alexis?
Iceland.
No.
Midnight.
Oh.
I thought
Wasn't Kaylee Kirby?
Finland?
she was just talking about
like
the midnight.
Norway?
Nope. Yes.
Yes.
It is Norway. Good job, Laura.
That was close.
So, which state hosts the annual National Cherry Festival?
Michigan.
Maryland.
Good
It was
job,
in
Mark.
Michigan, yes, because Traverse City.
Traverse
is
City,
there.
man.
Yes.
You're from Michigan.
I know.
He doesn't go that
wine is
far up,
so
though.
All right, another weather question for you guys. What scale do meteorologists use to rate tornado strength?
Vegeta. Enhanced Vegeta.
Fajita.
EF.
Tim always answers that. You know that answer really well.
Tim, can you be a little bit more specific, please?
Explain the fajita
What do you
scale.
mean?
You're technically half right.
I said enhanced.
Thank you.
I said it, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said it first. and then I said it.
Fujita.
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 Is it
Fujita.
Fujita?
Fujita.
Cicada. The cicada.
Which is
Cicada
the F
Fujita.
The EF fajita.
Oh,
Now I'm hungry.
I was about to say, me too.
So, what tool measures humidity?
Barometer?
Oh.
No, that's pressure.
I'll give you a hint. It begins with an H.
Hydrometer.
Humidifier.
I'm just kidding.
Everyone is wrong. Mark is kind of close.
I'm kind of close.
Close. Any guesses? How about hygrometer?
Hygrometer.
Oh,
I was
I've
gonna
never
say
even heard of
hydrometer.
that before.
Never heard of it.
Close.
Oh my goodness.
So, what is the name for a breeze that comes from the ocean to the shore?
Sea breeze.
Good job, Mark. Which U.S. state is known for its luau parties?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Good job.
Man, we're so smart.
What is the world's largest coral reef?
in Australia,
Great Barrier Reef.
at Great Coral
Good job. Barrier Reef.
Reef. Barrier.
What fruit is a popular symbol of summer picnics?
Watermelon.
Peaches.
Watermelon?
Watermelon. What major sporting event happens every 4 years in summer?
Olympics.
Good job.
Ooh.
What color flag means dangerous surf at the beach?
Red.
Red.
Good job. What is the term for very dry weather that damages crops?
Drought.
Good job. And what is a heat index?
How hot?
The measure of humidity in the air.
Relative to what?
Tim, say that
The
again.
measure of humidity in the air and what it gives us the feels like.
Something with relativity.
I'll give you that.
Is it like the real feel that we
How
hear
hot it
about?
actually feels.
Okay.
So it's the mixture of the temperature and the humidity in the atmosphere. So kind of like today where I said we have dew points around 67 degrees, but it's going to be feeling even more sticky and humid because it's above that 65 line.
Okay.
Heat index is to summer as wind chill is to winter, yeah.
Good job, Tim.
Why don't they call that the
That's a
hair
great way to
index?
view it.
I know a lot of meteorologists do, like I talked about, your hair gets all crazy. And
What do we call it? The swamp?
Oh, yeah. Corn sweat.
Princess.
Swamp.
that's
cast?
September time. Swamp cast. Because it's just plain yucky
Swampy
outside.
meter.
Well, we were the Black Swamp once upon a time.
Indeed.
It's true. All right, a few more questions. So what famous vacation spot is known for its boardwalk in New Jersey?
Oh, what is
Atlanta?
that called?
Atlantic City?
Atlantic
Good job,
City?
Alexis. Yes. What do lifeguards sit on to see swimmers better?
Big towers.
Tower.
Good job. What is the name of a popular cold summer treat on a stick?
A
Popsicle.
Good job.
Ooh.
What is
Real easy on these. I love it.
British people call them ice lollies.
I like that.
Yes.
world?
I'm gonna
Yes.
start getting that.
Occasionally, I will enjoy watching like British YouTubers, and of course, now it's the summer months for them as well. And they will be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely just boiling. I've got to get myself an ice lolly." And so that's what they'll do. And they'll
And they're the same shape as
Applause for the
popsicles.
Fantastic.
yeah, I mean, they're totally popsicles.
You have to do the rest of the show that way.
Yep.
Oh, don't tempt me. I would have way too much fun doing that, and I think I would absolutely annoy everyone.
Well, we only have a few more minutes left in this block. See if you can do it
The rest of this block?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We'll give it a try. All
Right,
right.
okay.
So, what is the area around the equator called that is hot, humid all year round?
Oh, it's the, there's an absolute word for it.
What is the word?
What is the word? Equator?
I'm still thinking of
Oh, yeah,
popsicles.
It's the area around
Is it the something of tropic?
It-
It's the.
we were so close.
I know exactly what I'm
Tropic
trying to say.
Cancer?
Tropic. Is it the Tropic of Cancer?
Stop. It's the tropics.
Oh, just the
it's
tropics.
just the
Tropics?
Tropics.
We're trying
yes.
to get to.
Oh, okay.
Just
well,
the
I feel
tropics.
Trying to be very
Right.
meteorology.
Which U.S. state is famous for its lobster rolls in the summer?
Maine.
There you go.
Maine. That's in New England.
Okay, a few more questions. What is the name for a warm ocean current that affects global weather?
El Nino.
Good job, Mark.
Ah,
What's the name for light reflecting off of water to create a rainbow effect?
Mirage. No.
isn't that in the desert?
Yeah.
A rainbow? What?
What is the name for light reflecting off water to create
Oh,
a
is it
rainbow
that?
effect?
Refraction?
This might be totally wrong, but is it refraction?
It is totally right.
Oh.
It is
Right.
totally right.
Okay. I do know a thing or
Sounded
two.
good.
Let's see.
Really good. Pip, pip.
I really want to do it too. It's like
It is
Yeah,
refraction.
join in. Honestly, you know what? Maybe we all do it for the rest of the block.
All I can say is Harry
Is that
Potter.
Australian or English?
No, I would say this is more English. If you want
see.
Australian, you must listen to Michael, though. He does a wonderful.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
accent.
Cockney.
Well, how about, I do have an Australian
Fosters.
question.
Okay.
This is gonna be our last one before we go to commercial break. What famous beach is famous in Sydney, Australia?
Oh,
Oh. That'd be Perth.
No.
it's not Queensland, is it?
Nope. It's a famous beach.
Specifically, is it the pink one?
Do they have pink sand there?
They actually do, yeah.
I don't know. Got nothing.
Begins with a B.
It doesn't have.
A B.
We need a second letter.
Boom.
Yeah, I need a second one.
2 letters.
O.
Oh.
Bohemian?
How about Bondi Beach?
Bonsai?
Okay.
Oh, like Bondi Sands.
What is
Guys,
it?
If you know the candle from Yankee Candle, they've got they've got the Bondi Sands candle.
I can just smell it now.
Oh, just wafting through the
You
air.
know, every time we have someone fill in for
Smells like a
Ryan, I
beach in
expect
here.
it to be, a little bit calm and
No.
refreshing between Laura, Tatiana. I think Tim Miller's been the most calmest person we've had fill in. Even then, it was a little wild, but good job, Rangers.
The Rangers bring out the silly.
Lovely. Cheers.
We have just pent up energy. We got to let it out.
I am so proud of you guys. Hey, trivia.
We did better then. That's our best one yet.
I
You
think
did.
we did well.
You did. We'll
Mark-
just blame
Mark is
Ryan on
killing it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so it's still summertime. Notice Ryan's not here. He's on a little vacation right now. And one of our favorite games that we love to play, Laura, you get to experience this the first time.
Okay.
Rangers, where in the weather world are we? That's coming up.
All right.
Oh,
Looking forward to
dear.
it.
Oh, we'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. Laura, you excited to play this next game?
I am so excited.
So for where in the weather world, and Rangers, you can back me up on this, we have 3 different clues.
Okay.
It's a photo, a fact, and the forecast.
Right.
And before we even start, do you guys want to guess where we're going just randomly?
I did bad last time doing that.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know.
Do we get
What did
any
you say?
hints at
Fiji
all?
one
No.
time?
At first, no. This
Okay.
is just like if you're that good.
Okay.
Basically,
All
if you just
right.
want to randomly put one out.
All right.
If you want to guess.
Is the
anything.
water a clue behind it?
Yeah, I like to know that.
It could
Is it going to be okay? Can I at least get? Is it going to be within this country?
No, that's too
be.
cluey.
That is too close.
Is it?
That is
Okay.
too close. Okay.
Ah.
If no one wants to guess, we'll just go right to the first one. This is the photo.
Oh.
This looks like California.
Look how pretty that is.
Oh.
The water.
Yeah, this looks like California.
Do you want to have a specific city?
You kind of gave it away there.
Not necessarily.
You. I don't know. I think you did.
Well, if she just
Well,
says
then what is it?
California.
What- yeah,
you're
what-
still
what
I mean,
is
I
it,
feel like
Mark?
there's. I feel like there's. You have Santa Monica.
think
you
it's,
have
Malibu.
Malibu?
I know. I kind of was getting that vibe as well.
Is that your answer, Mark? Malibu?
Malibu. yeah.
Okay. Tiffany, what's your answer?
I'll go with Malibu.
Malibu? Tim?
The pressure.
I don't know. I'm so bad at this game.
Oh,
I'll say
throw it
San
out.
Diego.
San Diego? Okay.
See, that's the thing is I feel like any coastal main city in California really could be the option here. So
Or not California
It
at
might
all.
even
We
be
could
the
all
East Coast, too.
it could be.
It might not even be in
well,
this country.
no, it would not be East Coast because East Coast doesn't have palm trees.
Yeah.
Sure they do, don't they, in Florida?
Down in Florida, Georgia.
Yeah,
Carolinas.
Florida. All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
Tim, so what's your answer?
Miami.
Miami. Ooh, Miami. He is going East Coast. Okay, so this is the fun fact. It averages 266 sunny days per year.
Oh wow.
Sunshine State, maybe?
Chance,
You could be right.
Does anyone want to change their answer?
No, I think you're trying to throw us,
I don't think
knowing
Miami's
that there's a
like
lot of
got-
sun in Florida.
Cliffs.
There is a lot of sun in Florida. The
I don't know if
Sunshine
that rock
State.
strata is in Florida. I don't know.
You want to change your answer?
I feel like that number is too low to be Florida. If you're saying Florida is the Sunshine State, I feel like it's going to be more than 266 sunny days.
But here's the
a
thing,
year.
does
also
rain a lot, though.
arguably though, with that, Colorado is also one of the top states in the country that gets a ton of sun, but they're not coastal, obviously.
I don't think-
so. I don't know. This
That's
is really
Denver,
throwing me off.
Well, you can keep your answer for this one if you want
okay,
to.
sure.
All right, so number 3, now we have our forecast for today. It is 78 and mostly
Not
sunny.
Florida. It's
I feel
not
like
Florida.
Florida
It's
is
too hot there
hotter
now.
than that though right
No, and
now.
it's probably not
I'm sticking
Malibu,
with
right?
San Diego.
You're going San Diego? Okay.
Uh-huh.
You know
You're
what?
locking it in.
Honestly, I'm gonna back Alexis on this. I'll go with San Diego too.
Okay.
Get a second vote in there.
Tim?
I'll keep Miami just for fun.
Okay. Tiffany?
I feel like Malibu might be hotter, so I'll go with San Diego.
Okay. Mark?
It's right on the coast, so that might bring the temperature lower. I'm going to stay with Malibu.
Okay. All right.
Well, we have 2 people that are correct.
Ooh.
It is
me.
San Diego.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Great guess, Alexis.
Well, you started with California, and then I just went from there.
She built off
I
of
think
it.
we all win that we're in the California.
You did. Here, let's pull this photo back up. Just
Oh, I want to go
That's
there.
beautiful.
It is so pretty there.
Man, doesn't that look so nice?
The beach with all the seals.
Why can't Lake Erie look like this?
La Jolla.
I wish. Looks
I was trying to
beautiful.
look at the license plates, you know.
I thought that too. That's
Going
what,
real specific.
that's what the guy on the, if you've ever seen the guy, Jose Monkey is his name on TikTok, and he'll like look for real interesting like details in the pictures to try to find
Yeah.
things, but
I mean, can you see anything at all?
not at all, not in that picture, no.
There's, yeah, no.
Like even the
We need a
signs.
Yeah,
super
it's a bit fuzzy.
CSI zoomer focuser.
San Diego really does have the perfect weather, though.
Alexis, you said you wanted to go there, and I'm gonna put us there.
Yeah.
Look at that, so
Look
beautiful.
at this. This is nice.
Enjoying the
Indeed.
sun.
As we just kind of float over the cliff.
Oh,
here.
yeah. This is great.
You're midair.
Well, Tim can
Would you
be
like to take a
swimming.
dip in the water?
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
go in the
go.
water. Would you like to take a dip?
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's when we need Alexis on the green screen for that.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Next week, maybe.
Okay.
There you go.
But good job. We're in the weather world. You got it on your first try. Oh, second try.
Thank you,
technically.
thank
But
you.
Good job, Rangers. I'm very proud of you.
I think we're doing really well today.
Indeed.
You are.
You're so
Yes.
smart.
So we have our trivia. We had We're in the Weather World. Now, you know what's next, Laura?
I actually do not. I have no idea what to expect.
It's not our top 2. It's not our top 4. Rangers, what is it? Our
Top
Top 3.
viral weather video.
Oh, okay.
So we
Hey, nobody else wanted to take a stab at it. Besides
Right.
Tim.
Yeah.
Top Miami.
Three.
three videos. So we scour the internet to see some of the best weather video for this week. We're gonna have that
And no
coming up.
snow, right? No snow.
You never know.
I don't know.
I see a screenshot of it right now. It might have to do with the snow, but maybe not. Yeah.
We'll answer that
would
right
be
after
wild.
this. We're back from our vacation, but we're gonna go on another vacation. We're gonna travel the world.
I'm so excited.
Our viral top 3 weather videos.
All right.
Now, I'm trying to remember if we traveled just the country or just the globe this week, but we'll find out. So our first video, it is taking us down towards Florida. Now, Rangers, I know last week you guys saw a water spout from Ryan's video. Another water spout happened down in the Gulf Coast as well, too. Take a look at that.
Wow.
I
Wow.
watch these
Skinny
all
one.
day.
How skinny is it?
It's very tiny.
Yeah. But it's high. It goes all the way down.
Skinny.
They typically don't get super wide, do they?
No.
Waterspouts? Yeah.
They're normally very skinny,
It's
but
like very skinny.
Those
Do
aren't
they
threatening,
pose
are
any
they?
threats to people on the water, Kaylee?
not particularly. I mean, there's a very small threat for them if you are right next to it, because think of it as like a mini funnel cloud on the water. But most of the time, it's really not too concerning with it. But it's a very interesting visual for sure.
Absolutely.
So, number 2, we were in Florida. Now we are going over towards back to California, where they are still dealing with those wildfires out there.
Every year.
Unfortunately.
So sad.
But just this video, we got to thank the U.S. Forest Service for sending these videos. I mean, just those bright colors and all those first responders helping out as well. Just absolutely amazing.
Where in California is that?
I know it's the Southern California area. I think it's I always mess up the name. San Luis Obispo.
Oh, San Luis Obispo.
Thank you, yes.
I've been there. That's a cool place.
Have you, Mark?
Yeah,
What's
I
it like
geocached
there?
around there. It's awesome. Great small college town. Really
Have
nice.
you been seeing that the Palisades are starting to get rebuilt? Like people are starting to rebuild their homes. I just feel bad for the people who like won't be able to afford to do that and go back to where they were. That always makes me so sad whenever I see these.
Just this video is. I don't like saying the word incredible, but just the stuff that we're able to capture from cameras these days is just absolutely wild.
I think something can be incredible without it being good. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. So Mark, we actually are traveling out of the country this time.
Okay.
I've got a fun video, liven things up a little bit. We're gonna go over towards Germany,
Oh.
where they're dealing with some very hot temperatures over there over the weekend.
I thought we were getting beer. Okay. We're getting bear, not beer.
Ah, it's a bear, not beer.
If anything, Coca-Cola, right?
Oh, look at that ice. Put that in a drink.
Oh, look at those guys. They're so cute.
They're just trying to stay cool in the summer. Are they gonna go swimming maybe? Oh, I'm gonna step
I
in.
like
It's like
this.
the bears
This is
that we have
very
at
nice.
the Toledo Zoo.
Yes.
We have really great bears. I think we actually got a new bear.
Did we?
I think so. If I recall correctly, I think they had gotten, it was either like a new male or like a new female, and they had like taken the time to like reintroduce them and like, you know, slowly integrate with one another, but apparently they're doing very well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to stay cool and, well, not just bears.
My
Those
side is,
apples.
yeah.
Look at that.
I like that guy.
Tortoise.
Oh, look at that guy.
You better stay away from Shark Week.
Look at live
Mark.
The tiger shark can puncture right through that.
Really?
I learned that.
Oh,
Yeah, that dark shark
You
week.
watch a lot of Animal Planet, Mark?
Yeah.
poor guy.
I don't think that goes in the
what is
water.
that?
though,
Is that an
safe.
emu?
Osprey.
Emu,
like it.
emu.
Oh,
And Doug.
and this guy.
Well, I'm a Doug, and that's Limu.
Why such a long shot? Oh my god. Oh, okay.
I don't know. They're just trying to stay cool. Oh, there they go. They're getting their little. It is an emu.
My hair.
It's getting a little wet.
Oh, it probably feels so good for them, though.
Well, especially since, it is summertime. They're seeing temperatures very similar to ours in the 80s, even the 90s over there. So glad they're staying cool.
This is when I said that it was like snow related because the polar bear.
Oh, okay.
Alluding to when I said that. Ooh, this other video is the
Do you
same
think
video
they
that
have-
you have, but it's differently cut. So there's a.
Oh, look at the baby.
Oh, he's got a little. Oh, what's it called? What was it called?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That popsicle.
Lolly
No.
ice.
No,
Ollie.
lolly ice.
What'd you call it?
Lolly ice?
Oh,
ice
an
lolly.
ice
Ice
lolly.
lolly.
An ice lolly.
lolly.
Oh,
Yeah.
ice lolly.
I wonder what they call that in Germany.
We should ask Carmen.
Oh, that's true. We'll ask another digital producer. Or Tiffany, Alexis, you guys have the computer in front of you real quick. What is a popsicle
What is a
called in
German? Popsicle.
Isam still.
Oh, yeah.
Isam still.
He's some still, of course.
Totally.
I don't speak German, so that's why I said that way wrong.
Hey, we appreciate it.
We're all about mispronouncing things today.
Yeah.
But hey, Rangers,
Cicada.
good job today. I'm so proud of you for trivia and we're in the weather world. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Good
Yeah.
job.
We brought it today.
There you go, Tim. Yes, a round of applause.
Around.
Hurrah.
Laura, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes,
Your
thank you
very
for
first
having
off
me.
the radar.
It was great. I would love to come back.
Ryan has to take more time off, or I have to take more time off. Hopefully,
Oh, no.
the whole crew will all be here next week.
We'll be here. We'll see you at 10:15.
Guess we'll find out.
Maybe. All right. Thanks for watching again Toledo's #1 digital weather show, Off the Radar. For Mark,
Number one.
Tiffany, Tim,
Round of applause once again.
Alexis, and Laura.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching. Have
Where's
a
the
great
Bobby?
rest of your day. Bye, guys.